Since the onset of COVID-19, we have all had to experience social distancing. And this is true with high school sporting events. Our school administrators are doing their best to keep our kids, teachers, administration, and their families healthy. We are honored to be a part of the solution to contain and overcome this, as well as promote our student athletes. We wouldn't be able to bring this broadcast to you if it wasn't for our sponsors you hear throughout the broadcast. Please shop their businesses, use their services, and tell them thank you.
On the campus of Adams Central High School in Monroe, welcome to another production of Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network. Good afternoon, friends, and welcome aboard. I'm Derek Decker. It's a pleasure to be with you here this afternoon as the Norwell Knights hit the road this week for the first of 4 road games in a row as they take on the 10-4 Adams Central Flying Jets, who have had a really nice start to the season, an ACAC conference victory last night over Bluffton. And we should have a good one here today. Now, of course, neither team will be throwing their ace. Both of them are in their number 3 spot in the rotation. It'll be Cam Brown for Adams Central and Leighton Bailey for Norwell. We did have umpires just a little bit late here today, so that's why we're getting started just a few moments behind schedule. But we're just about ready to have the starting lineups. Happy to have you with us here today for this non-conference matchup between Norwell and Adams Central. We'll take a quick break with the first pitch coming up on the other side.
Nick Huffman, a Bluffton High School graduate, is ready to help you buy, sell, or build your dream home. If you're ready to start a new chapter in your life, now's the time. With historic low interest rates, houses are moving at lightning speed. Whether you need single-family, multifamily, agricultural, commercial, property management, mixed use, or land development, give Nick a call or text at 827-8255 or send him a message on Facebook at Real Estate by Nick Huffman. Nick is located at the Steffen Group at 107 West Market Street in Bluffton. His number again is 827-8255.
Did you sprain your ankle playing with your kids last night? Have you had a nagging pain while training for an upcoming race? Or do you have an upcoming surgery? Indiana Physical Therapy understands how important and valuable your time is to you. At Indiana Physical Therapy, we can schedule you within 24 hours at any of our 19 convenient clinics. IPT has been a trusted part of your community for over 32 years. With trusted results, you can count on Indiana Physical Therapy to get you better, faster. You don't need a referral from your doctor, and all insurances are accepted, including Anthem. IPT is your choice for physical therapy. So what are you waiting for? Call Indiana Physical Therapy right now at 260-209-2464 to schedule an appointment, or go online to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Welcome back to Adams Central, just about set to get underway this afternoon, and here's how the Jets will line things up defensively. Left to right of the outfield, it's Blake Hirely, Nick Neuenschwander, and Chase Murray, and on the infield, it's Jaron Hildebrand, Alex Curie, Ryan Black, and Colton Fawbush. Behind the plate, Justin Bultemeyer, and as mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Cam Brown is the starter here today for Adams Central. He is a right-hander of decently tall stature and works kind of straight over the top as Cam Brown comes in today, making his second start of the season. 5 2/3 innings pitched on the year and carries an ERA of 7.41, 6 walks, 5 strikeouts over the course of the season. And, of course, Norwell going to have a lot tougher matchup than they had last night. The Knights took on Adams Central and won very easily as took on New Haven last night. The Bulldogs really struggled big time. They have just 3 wins over the course of the season, and head coach for the Bulldogs, Dave Bischoff, has had all kinds of trouble for a really typically very good and strong New Haven program. But tonight, here's how Norwell will line things up offensively. It'll be Riley, Graft, and Haynes in the top third. Bolin, Bailey, and Brett Wathen making his second start in the lineup. Then Bussell, McBride, and Leidig rounded out, with Leidig hitting in the 9 spot for the second consecutive night. We're just about set to get underway. Eli Riley will stroll into the box as Bob Childers cleans off our plate. Say hello to Bob again. We had him last night at Norwell, and his partner is Tommy Muth down at the bases tonight as Eli Riley leads things off. We get underway several minutes late here this afternoon. It's 59 degrees, a mostly cloudy sky, although the sun out at the moment. And the first pitch hits Riley square in the back, and the Knights will have a base runner here to lead things off. Riley has led the team now with 7 hit by pitches over the course of the season. So this is a guy that is used to getting hit quite a bit. And that's an ideal start for the Knights as they've got a base runner on the first pitch of the afternoon. And in steps Luke Graft from the left side. Graft, a .435 hitter, a quick runner as well. Riley has a bunch of stolen bases. First pitch is swung at, fouled off, left side, and foul out of play. Luke Graft is a speedy guy, has a quick bat, has the opportunity and the talent to go both ways with the baseball. We know that got his hands through last night and had a handful of hits. These Knights had 8 of their starters register a base hit as they tallied 13 as a group. The strike one pitch coming from Cam Brown. It's a wave and a miss. Riley's on the move. He's down to second, and he's in there. The ball caroms off the bag and into right field, and now Riley will try to go for third, and he will be in there easily. So kind of a weird play as the ball caromed off the corner of the bag from Bultemeyer, and Eli Riley will give credit for a stolen base, and then an E2 on the play will put Riley already 90 feet away with nobody out. So Bultemeyer throws it into center. Now the strike 2 pitch as Brown back into the windup. He's off the plate, ball 1. We're situated back behind the plate here in the second row. We've got a jam-packed press box here tonight, which is a good sight to see. Lots of media coverage for this non-conference matchup on a Wednesday night here in Monroe. The 1-2 pitch coming to Luke Graft. He swings and misses at a pitch that was off the plate. Graft goes down for just the 8th time this year, and Brown records his first strikeout, 6th of the season, for out number 1 here in the top of the first. So Graft is unable to get Riley in, even though he's been at third now with nobody out. He was down 0-2. Rocco Haynes, the hitter now. First pitch grounded towards third. It's gloved down there by Hildebrand. This will get the run across. The throw is in time at first. Rocco Haynes is out by a couple of steps. Hildebrand to Fallbush to record the second out. But the run scores from third thanks to a leadoff hit by pitch and an error. And that gives Norwell a 1-0 lead. So Rocco Haynes is credited with his team-best 26th RBI on the season. And the first pitch to Brody Bolin is hammered down the left field line. Back goes the left fielder Hirely, and that ball bounces against the wall. Bolin is cruising towards second. The throw is late. He slides in for a 2-bagger with 2 outs as Brody Bolin puts a charge into one in deep left. So Brody Bolin got the hands through on that thing, and Norwell is attacking early and often in the count here at the beginning of the ball game here today. That was just the 7th pitch, and now the 5th batter faced by Cam Brown. A lot of pitches have been in the strike zone so far. First pitch swingers in Rocco Haynes and Brody Bolin. Riley was plunked on the first pitch. Now Bailey hits with 2 outs and a runner at second base here in the top of the first. First pitch fastball catches the inside corner, called a strike. Here to lead things off. Brown is a strike thrower today, but on the year, and even 6 strikeouts to 6 walks in a little over 5 innings pitched. That pitch floats inside. It was a changeup, but Bailey offered at it and missed it. It's 0-2 with Brett Wathen waiting on deck if Bailey can reach. Bailey crowds the plate a little bit now with 2 strikes and chokes up a little bit on the bat. Bolin with a average to small lead away from second. Curveball in the dirt. Bolin tries for third. The ball was blocked by the catcher, and Bolin's in with a head-first slide. Wild pitch by Cam Brown. Bultemeyer made a good play on it and kept the ball in front of him, but now Bolin is at third base. All right, 1-2 now on Leighton Bailey after the wild pitch. Here comes the offering, and it hits Bailey in the top of the helmet, and it knocks his helmet off. Boy, holy Moses. Cam Brown has been all over the place in this first inning. He hit Riley and square in the back of the numbers on the first pitch of the game, and now he hits Leighton Bailey in the helmet and knocked it off. So Bailey appears to be okay. And he is trotting down to first base. We'll have a pitching visit here. Try to settle Cam Brown down a little bit. Now runners are at the corners with 2 outs. And we'll have a courtesy runner rather for Leighton Bailey. He is the starting pitcher today. And Bo Morgan will step into the spot there for Bailey. Morgan's a threat to base steal here with 2 outs. And Brett Wathen is the hitter now. Wathen is making his second start in the lineup. He was the starting pitcher Saturday against Hamilton Heights, a 7-4 loss. Took a beating early in that game after being unavailable for the first half of the season. Went 1 for 3 last night against the Bulldogs of New Haven. Short lead for Morgan at first and for Bolin at third as well. Fastball paints the outside corner. Called a strike. And Brett Wathen's behind. The lefty hitter is hitting here with runners at first and third. 2 are out here in the top of the first. The Knights got a run already across. Riley was hit on the first pitch of the game, then stole second, a throwing error by Justin Bultemeyer as the ball hit the corner of the bag and bounced into right field, put him at third. Then a ground ball got him home off the bat of Rocco Haynes for his 26th RBI of the year. The Knights continue to threaten here the Norwell first. The strike 1 pitch floats way high and away, and you can understand why the numbers have been up and down for Cam Brown this year. You ideally want to be closer to the 2-to-1 ratio in strikeouts to walks. Although the strikeouts aren't that important. It's just the fact that you keep the ball in strike zone, and he's averaging a walk an inning right now. That pitch is called a strike, top of the zone. The runner takes off for second. Now Bolin going for the plate, and he's in there as the throw bounces in. Morgan now trying for third, and he will be tagged out, and that will end the inning. So a lot of action on that play. Morgan stole second. The shortstop, Alex Curry, came in to cut the baseball off, made a bad throw to the plate, so the Knights get successful run on the double steal. Morgan is thrown out at third, and the Knights plate 2 here in the top of the first, thanks to just 1 hit and 1 error. They lead 2-0 going to the Jet first on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
So the Knights get a couple of cheap runs in the top of the first, but they plate 2. This is a Norwell offense that's been up and down all year. In all 8 of their wins, they've scored in double digits, and in all 7 of their losses, They've failed to reach double digits, and every time they haven't reached double digits, they haven't won. So that's a stat to watch out for today. Here's how Norwell lines things up defensively today. It's Wathen, Graft, and Leidig left to right at the outfield. On the infield, it's Bolin and Shelton at the corners. Rocco Haynes, Luke McBride up the middle, and Eli Riley getting the start behind the plate today for the Knights for the 16th time this season. Leighton Bailey is the starting pitcher for the Knights here today. We'll talk about his stat line as we get things underway. Alex Curry, the shortstop, leads things off for the Jets. First pitch down and in on a fastball to Curry. Justin Bultemeyer, Blake Hirely due up here in the Adams Central first. Bailey making his 4th start on the year, a record of 2-1 and a sub-3 ERA. Here's a little chopper towards third. Bolin fields it cleanly. Strong throw across. Shelton reaches out and makes the grab. And one gone on the second pitch of the bottom of the first. And here comes Justin Bultemeyer, the catcher. Bailey is another heavy strike thrower. 13 strikeouts to just 3 walks on the course of the season. He has not had trouble consistently getting the ball over the plate, and that's been a positive for the sophomore. And he hits the knees for strike 1 call to the inside corner. A little cutting action on that first fastball from Leighton Bailey. We talked about Norwell not starting off with first pitch fastballs, trying to work ahead all the time, as that's ball 1 as it skips in there. Cam Brown worked a 14-pitch first inning, although there was lots of action as the Knights pushed across 2 runs on the benefit of just 1 hit. The 1-1 pitch is popped up, foul territory, left side. Going over is Eli Riley, and over is Brody Bolin as well, and it will fall foul. So 1-2. Drops the count. We're a little bit obstructed from the third base side here at Adams Central. We're on the second level of the press box here today. So 1-2 here to Bultemeyer. Leighton Bailey on the mound today for the Knights. Stares in for the sign. Comes set at the chin. Delivers the 1-2 pitch. It's a fastball, and it's popped up once again. This time it is playable into shallow center. Luke Graft is charging on, and he got a late break on the pitch, but it was a towering shot. And Luke Graft will slide in to make the grab. 2 gone here in the Adams Central first. And here comes Blake Hirely, the left fielder. Sun goes in and out of the clouds here today, upper 50s as we were yesterday, but it's a different kind of 58 degrees. We had spitting rain yesterday in Ossian with a pretty gusty breeze. The wind blowing in from left today, although not making too much of an impact. And the first pitch to Hirely is popped up. Foul territory right side. Eli Riley appears to be camped under it right in front of the Norwell dugout and hauls it in. And Leighton Bailey works a 7-pitch 1-2-3 first inning. And Adams Central goes down quietly. We're on to the second. Norwell leading Adams Central 2-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Soaring high above, exploring our planet. Professional timepiece designed to take flight. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers on North Main Street in Bluffton, where personal service and trust become part of the memory.
At Corrective Chiropractic, we offer individualized treatment plans for patients of all ages, from infants to elderly, and even during pregnancy. Have you ever experienced a workplace, sports, or auto accident, or just keep suffering from chronic pain? Corrective Chiropractic can help. Knee, neck, shoulder, or back pain, headaches, migraines, allergies, muscular tension? Corrective Chiropractic can help.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic, serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area to help you feel and function better. Schedule your appointment today at 260-353-1400 and let Corrective Chiropractic help you along your journey to health and wellness. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Here come the Knights in the second inning. Brett Wathen is the hitter, and Wathen takes a first pitch ball away. And back to work is Cam Brown. Couple of efficient first innings as he hits the outside black for a called strike. Brown threw just 14 pitches. Bailey one-upped him, throwing just 7, retiring the side in order in the Adams Central first. And there's strike two. Great spot again by Cam Brown. So Brown has been all or nothing here thus far. He's hit his spots in the zone. He's plunked two already. He hit Riley to lead off the game and then hit Leighton Bailey in the top of the helmet. That's down and outside, blocked by Boltemeyer. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Brett Wathen, with Crew Bustle and Luke McBride also due up here in the Norwell second. 2 runs on just 1 hit in the top of the first. Fastball is away. It's slapped at and fouled back to the screen. Brett Wathen a little frustrated with the swing there. Just kind of fought things off with 2 strikes. You know, this is a guy that was expected to have far more at-bats at this point. The senior is stepping into the box just for the 4th time this year. Another fastball, and Wathen cuts through it, and he strikes out for the 2nd time. And 1 is gone here in the 2nd. Couple of strikeouts for Cam Brown already here today. And here comes Crew Bustle, has been a frequent strikeout victim. In fact, the most frequent as a member of the Knights team. First pitch is off the plate, ball 1 to the designated hitter, Bustle. 16 times over the course of the year, Bustle has struck out and making his 16th start. He's a guy that's been a consistent spot in the lineup, and the 1-0 rather is fouled wide of first by a couple of feet outside the bag. A ball and a strike to Bustle here in the top of the 2nd inning. A red windscreen blocks the hitter's background, hitting into the backs of semi-trailers out in center field in what would normally be the batter's eye. The 1-1 floats outside. 2 balls and a strike to Crew Bustle. A couple of trees out there as well. Scoreboard shaded just to the first base side of second. And that's fouled straight back again towards us. Crew Bustle has even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Base is empty, top of the 2nd inning. Norwell leading 2-0 here in Monroe. What's turned out to be a nice early May afternoon compared to yesterday. The 2-2 pitch to Bustle. Again off the plate, 3-2 as Bustle has worked it full. The Knights are on the road again tomorrow as they take on East Noble in a Northeast 8 Conference battle. The Knights improved to 1-1 last night in the league with the win over New Haven. The payoff pitch is swung on and missed by Bustle, and back-to-back strikeouts to start the 2nd for Cam Brown. And this has not been a Norwell team that has struck out often, but again, Bustle has been one of the few guys who struck out, in fact, in double digits over the course of the year. Here comes Luke McBride now with 2 outs, and the base is empty. First pitch is grounded towards the shortstop. This takes a routine hop toward the shortstop Curry, and a strong throw across to first will retire McBride by a pair of steps. And the Knights go down in order in the 2nd. They're still on top 2-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Did you sprain your ankle playing with your kids last night? Have you had a nagging pain while training for an upcoming race? Or do you have an upcoming surgery? Indiana Physical Therapy understands how important and valuable your time is to you. At Indiana Physical Therapy, we can schedule you within 24 hours at any of our 19 convenient clinics. IPT has been a trusted part of your community for over 32 years. With trusted results, you can count on Indiana Physical Therapy to get you better, faster. You don't need a referral from your doctor, and all insurances are accepted, including Anthem. IPT is your choice for physical therapy. So what are you waiting for? Call Indiana Physical Therapy right now at 260-209-2464 to schedule an appointment, or go online to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Bottom of the 2nd here in Monroe. Norwell on top of AC, 2-0, thanks to a pair of runs plated in the top of the 1st. Leighton Bailey threw just 7 pitches in the bottom of the 1st. He's got the middle of the jet order due up in Hildebrand Murray and Ryan Black. The Knights struck out a couple of times in the top of the 2nd, and an easy ground ball from Leighton Bailey has us already into the bottom of the 2nd inning. Norwell's typically a team that throws a lot of strikes from its pitchers, and the first pitch misses off the plate from Bailey to Jaron Hildebrand. Hildebrand, a .420 hitter on the year with 13 driven in. Lots of guys have reached double figures in the RBI category as he swings and misses at strike 1. It was down and away, and it evens the count at 1-1. A pretty evenly distributed offense all around, with Blake Hirely, the breadwinner, at .545, hitting that 3 spot, and popped up and fouled out to Cade Shelton to end the bottom of the first inning. Down and away once again from Bailey. 2 balls and a strike to Hildebrand. 58 degrees. Again, the sun peeks behind the clouds now and then. That ball is roped to the left side and through the infield for a base hit. Jaron Hildebrand put good wood on that one, split the shortstop and the third baseman, and he is aboard with a leadoff single here in the second. And here comes Chase Murray with the first runner on for Adams Central here today. And Ryan Black hitting behind him. Murray, the right fielder. Short lead for Hildebrand away from first. Bailey's first offering is just above the knees, called a strike as it was middle. And Bailey is a guy, again, as we will continue to talk about over the course of the broadcast, that just doesn't lose hitters. 3 walks in 18 innings. 13 strikeouts to go along with that. Mainly ground ball pitcher. That is a curveball that is popped up into left. This is playable for Brett Wathen out there, who drifts into the gap towards the second base bag and makes a running one-handed grab for the first out. Brett Wathen does not have much time out there in left, as he started out there yesterday against New Haven, but that was his first start defensively that did not involve being on the mound. Ryan Black, the hitter now from the right side. As Bailey quickly comes set, this time steps off. Bailey is a guy that works pretty quickly for a starter, doesn't pay too much attention to the runners. Was the victim of a balk up at Carroll on Friday afternoon that forced in a run. First pitch, fastball, and it drives inside against Black for ball 1, high and tight. Against the gray jerseys for the home Jets today with the red letters and numbers. Norwell in the road Vegas gold with navy blue numbers and white trim and white pants. The 1-0 is driven into center field. Luke Graft is making his move towards the gap, and another running grab for the center fielder, a speedster out there, and tracks it down to the right center field gap, taking out away from Josiah Leidig. And the second out of the inning is recorded here from Luke Graft. A lot of fly balls here early on for the Adams Central offense. As, again, Bailey is a pitcher to contact, and a quick first pitch to Braden Light. Almost quick pitched him and got him to give an off-balance swing as he kind of bailed out of the box. The pitch was on the corner on the outside part. The lefty stick, Light, is a hitter 294 on the year in that 7 spot. The strike 1 off the plate, ball 1 to Braden Light, the DH. Colton Falbish waits on deck if Light can reach. Hildebrand hasn't gone anywhere after the leadoff single here in the bottom of the second. Again, set just below the chin. Bailey's 1-1 is off the plate, 2-1. Well, Bailey's misses have mainly been outside when he has missed. 11 strikes on 18 pitches here through the first 5 outs of the contest recorded by Bailey. Just one batter has reached. That's Hildebrand with a leadoff single in this inning. 2-1 is grounded foul. It contacted Light in the box. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. It's been a pretty clean and fast-moving game to this point. Adams Central did have the defensive mistake, which ended up costing them at least a run in the top of the first inning. Norwell was able to add on an extra one late. 2-2 is downstairs, and Riley, who is normally sure-handed, allowed that one to skip out of his reach, and on to second goes Hildebrand. So a runner in scoring position here in Hildebrand with 2 outs on the wild pitch from Bailey, although that's one that Riley would certainly want back. Payoff pitch, and it hits him. It ran inside. It was a fastball, and Light turned on it, hit him just above the belt, and Light trots down to first. Now two men are on with 2 outs, and Dave Goodmiller will take a slow walk out to the mound here for the Knights. Jamie Feldheiser takes the role of pitching coach this year and in 2019 when Dave Goodmiller was promoted as the head coach. Andy McLean, the former Norwell skipper, is still down at Lawrence Central and is having a tough year. That's a guy that faces a tremendously tough schedule, night in and night out on the south side of Indianapolis. Dave Goodmiller had a couple of conversations with Leighton Bailey Friday night at Carroll in a game where there were some frustrations that boiled over. The Knights led that game 1-0 going into the 4th, then committed 4 defensive errors, and another run came across on a balk in the 6th inning, contributed to a 6-1 loss. Bailey relieved the starter Brody Bolin on that Friday afternoon, and the Knights felt like they should have been closer in that game against a really quality Carroll team. Dave Goodmiller's visit has come to an end. Colton Fallbush is the hitter now, the first baseman, hitting with 2 men on and 2 out in the bottom of the second inning. First pitch grounded weakly towards third. Bolin could easily step on the bag, and he had a little trouble hanging on to it, and then picks it up with his glove and steps on the bag, and Hildebrand is out by a step, and the side is retired. So the Jets threaten a hit and a hit batter, but they're unable to push a run across. So the Knights carry a 2-0 lead to the third on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Nick Huffman, a Bluffton High School graduate, is ready to help you buy, sell, or build your dream home. If you're ready to start a new chapter in your life, now's the time. With historic low interest rates, houses are moving at lightning speed. Whether you need single-family, multifamily, agricultural, commercial, property management, mixed use, or land development, give Nick a call or text at 827-8255 or send him a message on Facebook at Real Estate by Nick Huffman. Nick is located at the Steffen Group at 107 West Market Street in Bluffton. His number again is 827-8255.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Welcome back to Adams Central as the Knights are on top of the Jets 2-0 here on this Wednesday afternoon non-conference matchup featuring a couple of teams with winning records. The Jets are 10-4 coming into today as Josiah Leidig, the 9-hitter, leads things off for the Knights in the top of the third. First pitch fastball runs inside, ball 1. But this is a Norwell team that before last night had lost 6 of their last 8. The 1-0 is upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes to the 9-hitter Leidig. Leidig has drawn 13 walks over the course of the year. That's a team best for Norwell. Another fastball inside, and it's 3-0. Leidig drew a walk last night. This is just a guy with a good, keen eye. And now in the 9 spot, Dave Goodmiller hitting him there for the second time in a row, a spot where the Knights have struggled mightily all year long. This is a spot where they can turn the lineup card much more easily. And I think that's the thinking behind Goodmiller's placement of Leidig in the number 9 hole. 3-1 as he catches the inside corner on a get-me-over fastball. And the next pitch is another fastball. This is roped towards left, and that's down for a base hit. Josiah Leidig had a misplay by Hirely in left field, and now he's running towards second and dives in with a head-first slide. A bad bounce out there for Blake Hirely and a misplay. Give Josiah Leidig a single and an error, and that puts him on second with nobody out here in the top of the third. Nice piece of hitting there for Josiah Leidig, and then Hirely just kind of dove at it and didn't give a very good effort. Not a good play at all by the left fielder out there, and we'll give it an E7. First pitch by Riley is flown into right. This is playable for Chase Murray. Makes the grab. Leidig tagging from second, and he is off to third. So that's a fly out for Riley, but it does move the runner 90 feet closer. Eli Riley, the future St. Francis catcher, is a guy that just understands baseball so well and situational hitting. One gone here for Luke Graft in the top of the third. Graft struck out with an opportunity to drive in a run in the top of the first inning, but the Knights plated Riley from third anyway eventually. And the first pitch just misses outside. Ball 1 to Luke Graft. 2-0 here in the top of the third. The Knights are on top of the Jets as Cam Brown works out of the windup with a runner at third. And that is ball 2. It bounces through Boltemeyer's legs, a wild pitch. And in to score is Josiah Leidig from third, and the Knights extend their lead. So the wild pitch scores Leidig from third. Leidig has scored plenty of times this year in a number of different fashions as he's been all over the lineup, now hitting at the bottom of the order. 2 balls and no strikes, now the base is empty, and the RBI opportunity taken away. That's strike 1. Luke Graff kind of skipping out of the way, and it caught the inside black. A lot of movement on that pitch. 2-1 to Graff, the lefty stick. All kinds of speed. Tracked out a couple balls in center field. He cues this one off the end of the bat and foul to the third base side. That evens the count at 2-2. Brown is into a pretty good rhythm out there on the mound, although he's had some things not go his way. The 2-2 pitch is driven softly into center field, and that will drop for a base hit. Seeing-eyed single for Luke Graff that drops in after striking out in his first at-bat of the day, and he reaches as a big threat to steal second with one out here in the third. Dropped right in front of Nick Neuenschwander, the center fielder. That is the third Norwell hit of the game, and here comes Rocco Haynes, the best stick in the lineup for the Knights, hitting .500 and reaching base almost 60% of the time. Graff with a wide lead over there at first. The first pitch is inside to Haynes, who crowds the plate a little bit. And we'll see if the Knights decide to test the arm of Justin Bultemeyer. The last time they tried a steal, the throw was cut off by Alex Curry, and Bolin ended up scoring from third on the double steal attempt. A jump move from Brown to check on Graff over there at first. Easily back in with a head first slide. Falbish holding him on. Rocco Haynes ahead 1-0 here in the count with one out. Coming set just above the belt is Brown. A couple of peeks at Graff. The runner's on the move, and Rocco Haynes pops it up foul and straight back out of play. Graff has stolen 9 bags on the year. That's a team best. Obviously a 3-sport athlete and a contributor on the varsity level as a sophomore. This sophomore class is quite athletic and a lot of producers in both football and basketball. Fewer here on the baseball team, but still some that are in the starting lineup. In fact, all 4 sophomores in the varsity roster have been consistent starters for the Knights just this year. High and tight to Rocco Haynes for ball 2. And a hitter's count here for the best hitter in the Norwell lineup, with Brody Bolin, a dangerous power hitter, waiting behind Haynes. That breeze blowing in slightly from left today. Graff was leaning a little bit. He's back in fairly easily, but got to think he's probably back on the move here. Continue to try to see if they can test Bultemeyer. Haynes stands in with a nice wide base. Couple of looks once again. Graff is off. 2-1 pitch is again skied foul out of play. So both times that Graff has decided to take off is been sent back after Haynes has popped a couple of balls foul and out of play. Cam Brown working now with 42 pitches on the day. Bailey a snappy 22 through his 2 innings of work, despite a couple of base runners there deep in the second inning. 2-2, and it hits him. And Rocco Haynes sprints off to first to hit him in the lower part of the back. That's the third guy that Cam Brown has hit already today. And that will allow Brody Bolin to hit in a big situation here and a chance to bust this thing open for the Knights. It's just been all or nothing for Brown today. He's left some balls over the plate. He's hit his spots at times. But 3 times he has hit batters. And they have all been. And now he just hit another one. Brody Bolin's plunked on the first pitch, and Cam Brown can't find a way to settle down at this point. Bolin doubled his first time up, and now he loads the bases after hit batters on 2 consecutive pitches from Cam Brown. Well, here comes Dave Neuenschwander once again, and I think this might be the end of the line for Cam Brown today. Claps his hands, and he's talking to his pitcher and his catcher, Justin Bultemeyer, out there. They had a meeting in the first inning as well when he had begun to lose control. He hit Eli Riley early in the game, and then, in fact, the first pitch of the game, Riley was hit in the center of the back. Leighton Bailey was hit in the first inning as well in the top of the helmet, and, in fact, knocked his helmet off. And so there have been all kinds of guys at the top of this order that have been gunned down by Cam Brown. Leighton Bailey steps in. Dave Neuenschwander is walking across the foul line, and Brown will stay in the game here, and he's going to have a chance to work out of this jam. Well, Brown's about the number 3 or number 4 guy for Adams Central. This is just his second start of the year, and only 5 innings of work coming into today. against a quality Norwell offense averaging double-digit runs per game. Completing 13 against a struggling New Haven team last night. And here comes Bailey. Bailey had a great start to the year. He's back up to 341 after a lull the last couple of weeks. First pitch is ball one in the dirt, blocked nicely by Bultemeyer to keep that one in front of him. There's already been a wild pitch that allowed a run to score in this inning. The Knights have gotten a couple of cheap runs in this game. They do have 3 hits, but a pair of Adams Central errors have been a big aid to that 3-0 lead. Out of the wind once again, fastball is flown in the air towards right. Coming on is Murray. He's chasing. He makes the grab. Tagging from third is Graft. He will easily score. He's got the best speed on this Norwell team, so it's going to be a sacrifice fly for Leighton Bailey. Also, Rocco Haynes tagging from second and going to third gives Norwell a 4-0 lead here in the top of the third. So Bailey, more good situational hitting today for the Knights, have given them a 4-0 lead. Wathen struck out his first time up. Again, that lefty hitter trying to get just some more ABs under his belt before the rest of the conference schedule and the tournament rolls around. That's fouled out of play, third base side. Wathen, a senior on this Norwell team. Bolin, not a threat to run from first. Rocco Haynes leads away from third with 2 outs here, the Norwell third inning. 2 runs across already after 2 runs in the first, and Bailey's been solid, and Bolin is off. The throw down to second is behind Bolin, not in time, and it's a stolen bag for Brody Bolin. So Bolin steals just his second bag of the year. He's into second. That puts 2 runners in scoring position, a 1-1 count for the 6-hitter, Brett Wathen, and a big opportunity for him to kind of get off the schneid. Brown comes out of the wind once again with runners at second and third, and his fastball is way off the plate outside. It's gloved by Bultemeyer, 2-1. This next one will be the 50th pitch of the game for Brown. We'll see how long he lasts today. 4 hit batters already, including a walk, the 2-1 offering. Swing and a miss, and Wathen has the count evened on him. A lot of swings and misses early in the season here for Brett Wathen. This is the early part of his season, making just his second start in the lineup this season. The 2-2. The bottom dropped out of that, and Wathen cuts and misses on an outside pitch, and the side is retired. So he strikes out for the second time, but the Knights come up with 2 more. They extend their lead to 4-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
We're in the bottom of the third here in Monroe. Norwell on top of Adams Central 4-0. Thanks to a pair of runs in the first and 2 more in the third. Here comes Neuenschwander, Curry, and Bultemeyer for the Jets in this Adams Central third. 9-1-2 in the order. Neuenschwander will hit for the first time. Bailey's managed to face his first 8 hitters, throwing just 22 pitches in the afternoon so far. We noted that he is a high strike thrower already coming in today. The first pitch is offered at by Neuenschwander and fouled straight back and out of play. This Adams Central offense has been aggressive to this point, willing to swing at the first pitch, understanding that they're probably going to get a first pitch fastball. It's something that Colin Schwartz and I griped about a few nights ago when Norwell was taking on Leo as the fastball is below the knees for ball 1. Just would like to see some more mix-up at times with this the pitch calling. Here's a ground ball up the middle, comebacker, one hopper to Bailey, and he gets off the mound nicely and throws out Neuenschwander at first. One gone here in the Adams Central third. Neuenschwander's retired, and Alex Curry, the leadoff hitter, will step in. Curry hit a weak ground ball to Brody Bolin at third, his first time up. But Bailey just kind of continues to cruise along here today on this Wednesday afternoon. First pitch again grounded towards third, this time foul. Might have caught a piece of Curry in the box. And right towards the Adams Central dugout. Adams Central has won 5 of their last 7 coming into today, including an ACAC victory at Bluffton yesterday. Curveball just missed inside. Ball 1 to Alex Curry. Norwell improved to 1-1 in the conference yesterday with that win over New Haven, 13-0. The 1-1 pitch is lined towards center field. Luke Graft is there, though. Makes a couple of steps to his right. Almost hit right at him and curved back towards him with the wind blowing in from left. And puts the squeeze on it for 2 outs. And here comes Justin Boltemeyer. But Adams Central took down Whitco 20-7. A few nights ago. They have wins over a couple of Norwell common opponents. First pitch is fouled out of play, first base side from Boltemeyer, who flew out to Graft his first time up. But when this offense gets cooking for Adams Central, they have been able to put up some gaudy numbers. Some contests, couple of close losses to Monroe Central and Heritage. Heritage, a very quality opponent, and looks to be rolling through the ACAC. That pitch hits the black for strike 2 to Boltemeyer with 2 outs and the bases empty here in the bottom of the third inning. But the Patriots came to Norwell in the 5th game of the year and put a hurtin' on the Knights, winning 10-1 in Ossian. Curveball's lined towards first and gloved by Cade Shelton. Nice snag at first by the freshman, and the side is retired. And 1-2-3, they go again. We're on to the 4th inning. Norwell up 4-0 on the road on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Still Cam Brown on the mound for Adams Central, and it's really not all that surprising considering this is a non-conference game. And while both teams certainly want to win here today, it doesn't hurt their conference chances. Norwell and Adams Central focused much more on what's going on here soon for both of their teams, and the ACAC for Adams Central. They're, of course, 1 game shorter in league play than Norwell, with East Noble coming up tomorrow, and then another ACAC opponent in Bluffton coming up Saturday for the Knights. A twin bill taking place in B-Town as Crew Bustle leads things off here in the Norwell 4th inning, with McBride and Leidig to follow, the bottom third of the Norwell order, to bat against Cam Brown. Bustle struck out his first time up. Brown into his wind, and the first pitch is swung on and missed by Bustle. We've noted his strikeout struggles, and a guy who has some power when he makes contact, generally a pretty pull hitter, but Bustle has struck out a few too many times. That's why he's sitting towards the bottom of the lineup, and he waves through strike 2 once again. He's reaching base at a .412 clip coming into today, but again, the Knights are putting back-to-back lefties in the lineup here, and Bustle has struggled the last few games overall. Of course, everybody had a good night last night against New Haven. But outside of that, in that 3-game losing streak the Knights just got off of, Bustle had struggled pretty mightily. The 1-2 pitch coming to him, and that is way outside, slipping out of the hand of Cam Brown. He had 51 pitches coming in. Bailey has worked 31 through 3, and setting down the Jets in order in 2 of those 3 innings. Bussell stares in from the left side, approaches the plate quicker. A tight spot to the plate and lines this one towards right, and it's dropping, and it goes off the glove of Chase Murray and bounces toward the line. And that is going to be a slide-in double for Crew Bussell, his 6th of the season. Murray gave a pretty good effort at that. That ball was hit very hard for Bussell, and we'll credit him with a leadoff 2-bagger here in the 4th. That's the 4th Norwell hit of the day. And here comes Luke McBride. McBride is 0 for 1, grounded out on the first pitch he saw to the shortstop. Anything to the right side would be appropriate and functional here. Instead, he squares to bunt. That was not a strike, and bunts it foul. McBride a bit frustrated with himself. See if the bunt continues to be on. Again, ground ball to the right side does the same trick here to get Bussell over to third. Norwell on top 4-0 here in this 4th inning. McBride, the outstanding basketball player, averaging over 20 points a game this winter. For his father, head coach Mike McBride, he squares to bunt once again, pulls back, pitch in the dirt for ball 1. McBride has only had a couple of bunt attempts. In fact, Norwell has not been a high bunting team over the stretch of the year. But a lot of that has been because their wins have been pretty much all blowout wins. Squaring to bunt again, lays it down, third base side. Barehanded by the pitcher, Brown. The throw to first in time as McBride is out by a half step. But Bussell moves over to third and give McBride a sacrifice to put the 5th Norwell run 90 feet away with 1 out. So McBride gets the job done. And here comes the 9-hitter Josiah Leidig, who ripped a single to left his first time at the plate. Leidig searching for just his 5th RBI all season. He's been low in that category, but part of that comes from where he's hitting in the order, and the other part of that comes from the fact that he's drawn 13 walks, which is the most on this Norwell team. Brown more comfortable working out of the windup, as he has done so with runners at second and third or just third. And the first pitch is a fastball that runs up and in against Leidig. Leidig stands just shy of 6 feet tall here for the Knights. And hits from the right side. And he jammed him a little bit, pops it up, first base side, giving chases the catcher, Bultemeyer, with a diving effort, but it falls outside of his reach. And it's just a strike for Leidig as he returns to the box. 1-1. Leidig is one of the few productive juniors in this Norwell group. Bo Morgan has been the only other consistent starter. Whirling, Smith, and Johnson are also on the roster, but they've only appeared at the plate a handful of times. And so Leidig has been by far the most productive, and obviously the first baseman normally for the Knights. It's Cade Shelton today, and Leidig is in right field, which is rather unusual. In fact, I believe it's his first start out there, as the 1-1 is down and away. 2-1 to Leidig with a runner at third and 1 out. Another fastball inside, 3-1, and Leidig working the count once again. He was ahead 3-0 his first time up. Then there was a get-me-over fastball on the inside black, and Leidig turned on the next pitch, which was also on the inside corner. The 3-1 and a hitter's count again. He grounds it towards third, wide of the bag and foul. Top of the lineup looms on deck for the Knights, and Eli Riley, then Luke Kraft to hit here in this Norwell 4th inning. Moving right along here in Monroe today. It's Wednesday afternoon, just past 6 o'clock. 58 degrees, a little bit breezy, but sun and clouds have mixed, and the 3-2 is off the plate. And Leidig has drawn walk number 14 on the year to put runners at the corners with 1 out. Just another excellent at-bat for the junior, and he has put together a ton of quality at-bats for the Knights this year. And it's a game changer having him in the 9 spot. Obviously, it's going to cut down on the number of at-bats that Leidig gets. But to have a productive guy down there that hits just shy of 300 can really help turn it over for the big boys at the top. So Riley was hit by a pitch his first time up on the first pitch. Then he flew out to right to move a runner from second to third on the first pitch. And he will not go first pitch chasing this time as the fastball misses down and in against Riley. Kind of backs up out of the way. Leidig has snagged 3 bases this year in a situation where Norwell could opt to steal, or at least try. Brown comes set at the letters and delivers the pitch down and away, 2-0. Brown is starting to fall behind hitters rather consistently here. 67 pitches, only 36 have found the zone, so almost even his ratio between balls and strikes. Here's a fastball again in the dirt. 3 balls and no strikes to Riley, with Luke Kraft waiting on deck, and then Rocco Haynes. This is a big batter here for Cam Brown. And if he's unable to get unable to get Riley, this might be it. There's a get-me-over fastball, belt high, center cut, called a strike by home plate umpire Bob Childers today. Riley's also capable of tagging one, putting one in the gap somewhere. He's got some home run power as well. 3-1, nowhere close to the zone. It skips in, and that's 2 consecutive walks to load the bases from Cam Brown as Riley draws yet another walk, which is his 11th of the year. That's been good for him in the top of the order. Well, no Dave Neuenschwander yet, and out of the line once again comes Brown, so Norwell can get really large lead on the base pass. Luke Kraft swings at the first pitch and lifts it in the air towards left. Coming on is Blake Hirely. He looks in, makes the grab. The runner tagging from third. The throw is cut off, and now the runner going from second to third, Leidig, is going to be safe. So that's a sacrifice. Nobody was covering the bag at third. Jaron Hildebrand was off the bag to cut the throw off, and Alex Curry never came to the bag. And so poor rotation gives Norwell a 5-0 lead and heads up base running by Leidig to take third. More productive outs for the Knights today. Graff serving one into left center field for the sacrifice fly to score Bustle from third and move Leidig to third. Rocco Haynes is the hitter now with runners at the corners and 2 out. And Norwell on top of AC 5-0 on the road. Norwell has not played in a lot of close games this year, and the ones they have lost. We'll talk more about that as the afternoon wears on. Rocco Haynes already has an RBI today, and he scorches this one towards third, and it bounces over the glove of Hildebrand. It's a fair ball inside the bag at third, and that scores Josiah Leidig from third base to score another run. It pushes Eli Riley to second on the Norwell 5th hit of the day, and Rocco Haynes has his 27th RBI. He just continues to rack them up. He has been consistent all year long for the Knights. And here comes Brody Bolin now, who has reached base twice on a double and a hit by pitch. Bolin calls time to step out of the box. First and second, 2 runs across. Norwell beginning to pull away and dominate here on the road today. Brown's first pitch is a fastball, and Bolin swings and misses at it. But again, this Norwell team, they had 3 consecutive losses by 1 or 2 runs. And then they had a loss by 1 run to Leo in a game they led 4-1 and ended up losing 5-4 late. Ground ball to third, foul from Bolin. And then they lost 7-4 to Hamilton Heights. They were down much more in that game. Lost 6-1 at Carroll, but that was a closer game than the score showed. And really, Heritage got 5 runs off of freshman making his first appearance in the 7th inning in that game to make it 10-1. So all their losses have been well within striking distance. This ball is left up and scorched down the line. It's a fair ball. That's going to score another run, as going to third is Rocco Haynes. Head first slide. He's in there, and give Brody Bolin his 2nd double of the day right down the line. And it's the 7th Norwell run as they've busted this thing open here in the 4th. That is the 6th hit for the Knights, the 3rd for extra bases here today, the 2nd from Bolin. And that is going to spell the end of the day from Cam Brown. The Knights have racked up 7 here. They've blown this thing open on the road on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Soaring high above, exploring our planet. professional timepiece designed to take flight. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers on North Main Street in Bluffton, where personal service and trust become part of the memory. Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
At Corrective Chiropractic, we offer individualized treatment plans for patients of all ages, from infants to elderly, and even during pregnancy. Have you ever experienced a workplace, sports, or auto accident, or just keep suffering from chronic pain? Corrective Chiropractic can help. Knee, neck, shoulder, or back pain, headaches, migraines, allergies, muscular tension? Corrective Chiropractic can help.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic, serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area to help you feel and function better. Schedule your appointment today at 260-353-1400 and let Corrective Chiropractic help you along your journey to health and wellness. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
A host of defensive changes here for the Jets in the top of the fourth inning. Norwell leading down 7-0 as Nick Neuenschwander has come on to pitch. This has not been a guy who has gotten experience in the course of the year, and so Dave Neuenschwander digging deep in the well here in what he feels like might end up being a blowout here, and there's no reason really to waste another guy when you're down 7-0 to a non-conference team. And that's certainly understandable. The defensive changes are as follows. Starting pitcher is out of the game as Cam Brown is now off to the bench. Blake Hirely replaces Neuenschwander in center. Ethan Brown comes into the game in Cam Brown's spot to go to right field, and Chase Murray is in at left, shifting over from right in his starting position. And those complete the defensive changes for Adams Central. Well, wish we had more on Nick Neuenschwander to tell you about from the mound, but he just hasn't been there this year. And so we're seeing the first pitches that he's throwing as well, along with you at home. Leighton Bailey is the hitter here with runners at second and third. Rocco Haynes and Brody Bolin on the bases for the Knights. Bailey is reached base with a hit by pitch. Took his helmet off his first time up. Neuenschwander works out of the windup here with runners at second and third. First pitch, fastball down and away. Looking for somebody to get the ball over the plate again, but Norwell has tagged Adams Central pitching for 6 hits today, 3 for extra bases. Sacrifice fly for Bailey as well today. The ball one down and away once again. We're in the top of the fourth inning. 3 runs across already. A couple of those with 2 outs. That's way off the plate. Neuenschwander's been nowhere near the strike zone yet. And Bailey has worked a nice game so far. Norwell on the road here for the first time in 4 consecutive games coming up for the Knights. 3-0, down and in, and it skips away from the catcher Boltemeyer. That's going to score a run on the wild pitch. So 4 straight from Neuenschwander. The 4th one is wild. It scores Rocco Haynes from third to make it 8-0. The courtesy runner is Bo Morgan once again for the Knights, as he's been that designated guy for the last couple of nights, replacing Leighton Bailey over there at first. Brett Wathen, another opportunity here to redeem himself after 2 strikeouts today. 1 for 3 with a strikeout yesterday against New Haven. Boltemeyer gives first to third signs with 2 gone. 8 runs on 6 hits, 2 left for the Knights. No runs and just 1 Adams Central hit. 2 defensive errors and a couple of men left as well, both of those in the second inning. First pitch comes in, ball 1 down and in. Neuenschwander's not all that far from balking, as it doesn't appear that he's coming to a real good set at the mound. Checks the runner. Time he comes set. This time a slide step. It's off the plate. Neuenschwander's missed with his first 6 offerings. You can definitely tell that Neuenschwander's a little bit green on the mound. That's down and out, 3-0. I don't know where Dave Neuenschwander would turn next, but 7 in a row from Nick Neuenschwander, and threatening to load the bases once again for the Knights with 2 outs here in the 4th. That's not even close either. That's inside. 4 straight again. Walks Brett Wathen. Wathen walks for the first time this year. Here comes Crew Bustle with 2 away. Justin Bultemeyer will trot out to the mound and have a quick conversation with Neuenschwander, just try to get him settled down a little bit for a guy that just at this point needs to get one over the plate and test out the Norwell hitting a little bit. Not that they haven't proven themselves today, but you certainly want to make him try because he has not found the zone yet. He stands trying to make an adjustment. He's on the third base side of the rubber. He works from the windup here with the bases loaded in the 4th inning. First pitch missed inside, almost clipped Bustle on the jersey. He turned out of the way. And you can definitely understand Dave Neuenschwander's strategy here, not wanting to waste another arm. It's getting to that point in the season, and he tries an off-speed pitch, and that wasn't close either. That's 10 in a row. Back-to-back walks to Bailey, then Wathen, including a wild pitch in there. Now 2-0 to Bustle, off-speed 3-0. Now, this Adams Central pitching staff has struggled a little bit in the walk category with a couple of their better pitchers. And obviously, Neuenschwander's not a guy that is consistently in the rotation, and that's inside, and that's 12 in a row as Bustle walks on 4 pitches, and it forces in Brody Bolin from third to make it 9-0. Here comes Luke McBride now, grounded out. First pitch he saw in the first inning, or the second inning rather. First pitch is a floater that misses down and in. Sacrifice bunt his last time up and did his job. But at this point, you got to take a strike. I mean, Neuenschwander hasn't thrown a strike yet. There he finds the zone, bottom of the knees, outside corner, after he missed on his first 13 offerings. So now it opens things up. If you can throw a strike again, take a rip at it if you're McBride, I think. As the approach turns back to aggressive. 1-1 well upstairs, just below the chin. 2-1 to Luke. Bases are still loaded here for the Knights as they've pushed across 5 runs here in this 4th inning. That's become quite lengthy. Whoa! That was an attempted curveball that slipped out of Neuenschwander's hand once again. It went over the top of McBride, and a nice snag by Bultemeyer behind the plate to save another run, although it might not matter here, as Bultemeyer is down and away on the 3-1, and that's ball 4 once again. So Neuenschwander has walked the first 4 batters he's faced on 17 pitches, and the Knights lead 10-0 here on the road. And Dave Neuenschwander is back out to the mound. Don't know if he's going to just have a discussion or have the hook with him. We'll tell you when we come back, right after this on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Did you sprain your ankle playing with your kids last night? Have you had a nagging pain while training for an upcoming race? Or do you have an upcoming surgery? Indiana Physical Therapy understands how important and valuable your time is to you. At Indiana Physical Therapy, we can schedule you within 24 hours at any of our 19 convenient clinics. IPT has been a trusted part of your community for over 32 years. With trusted results, you can count on Indiana Physical Therapy to get you better, faster. You don't need a referral from your doctor, and all insurances are accepted, including Anthem. IPT is your choice for physical therapy. So what are you waiting for? Call Indiana Physical Therapy right now at 260-209-2464 to schedule an appointment, or go online to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Welcome back to Adams Central. At this point, Dave Neuenschwander basically waving the white flag. Norwell's up 10-0 now in the top of the fourth inning. The offense has not threatened yet for the Jets, and now they'll shift to Ryan Black, who's on the mound, making his 6th appearance of the year, 5th in relief, and he's thrown just under 10 innings, and ERA just under 8 as well. 8 strikeouts to 7 walks, but Nick Neuenschwander came into the game for his first appearance on the year, and threw 17 pitches, and only 1 found the strike zone. He walked 4 consecutive hitters and did not record an out, obviously. The Jets have had 2 outs for a long time. Defensive side for Adams Central, Josiah Leidig will walk into the box from the right side here for the Knights. He's reached base twice, once on a line drive single to left and the other on a walk. There's been plenty of those issued now by Adams Central pitching today. Ryan Black into the line for the first pitch, and that's middle for strike 1 against Leidig rather, at the belt. Leidig is ready here. He's a guy that has consistently reached base in the last week or so. His numbers have been really good, improving over the course of the year. Water has found its level. He had a great start, but settled just under 300. The 1-1. Fastball catches the outside corner. Leidig bends the knees a little bit. Strike zone might begin to increase. It's 10-0 here in the fourth inning. Black into the wind. The 1-2 pitch down and away. Scooped by Boltemeyer, who's really done a pretty admirable job back there today for Adams Central, considering the number of pitches that have been outside the strike zone. The 2-2, big curveball that missed outside, 3-2, and Adams Central pitching in danger of walking its 5th consecutive hitter. 6 walks issued by the Jets today. That's a jam shot, popped up on the infield. It drops in front of the shortstop. He cuts it off and throws out Leidig at first. So Alex Curry makes a play to retire the side, but Norwell played 6 runs to bust this thing open. They're on top big on the road on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Nick Huffman, a Bluffton High School graduate, is ready to help you buy, sell, or build your dream home. If you're ready to start a new chapter in your life, now's the time. With historic low interest rates, houses are moving at lightning speed. Whether you need single-family, multifamily, agricultural, commercial, property management, mixed use, or land development, give Nick a call or text at 827-8255 or send him a message on Facebook at Real Estate by Nick Huffman. Nick is located at the Steffen Group at 107 West Market Street in Bluffton. His number again is 827-8255. Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Back in Monroe for the bottom of the fourth inning. Norwell has blown it open. They lead 10-0 here on the road thanks to 6 runs in the top of the fourth. They drew 4 walks from Nick Neuenschwander, who just could not find the strike zone. Then Ryan Black came in and got the last out. A Josiah Leidig ground out up the middle. But it was an ugly inning for the Jets, no doubt. Now Blake Hirely, Jaron Hildebrand, and Chase Murray due up for the Jets. This is the heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5. And their best hitters trying to get the Adams Central offense cooking here this afternoon. They have not found any traction whatsoever. Bailey's thrown 31 pitches to get through 3 innings. He has been on cruise control, but just had to sit for quite a long time there after hitting a sacrifice fly and walking, both in the top of the 4th. Curveball, there it is. Man, how beautiful is that? We've been talking about that for weeks, for Norwell trying to get ahead with something other than a first pitch fastball. And he starts it to the 3-hitter, Blake Hirely. This is a perfect guy to do it to. Hirely hitting .545 coming into the week. This ball is roped down the left field line and fair inside the bag. This could be extra bases. Hirely around first and puts on the brakes. Nice defensive effort by Brett Wathen out there in left to cut it off. And it's a leadoff single for Blake Hirely. It's the second leadoff single of the day for Adams Central. And here comes Jaron Hildebrand. Hildebrand is the third baseman here at the moment. There have been lots of defensive changes in the top of the inning for Adams Central. He swings at the first pitch and pops it up into right. It's drifting back. Going back is Leidig, and he hauls it in a couple of steps in front of the warning track. Nice play by Josiah Leidig out there, and one is gone. The wind pushed that just a little bit, and here comes Chase Murray with one out. A late jump for Hirely off the bag, a late lead anyway. Another first pitch curveball called a strike against Chase Murray. Murray popped up his first time at the plate. There's another curveball. It does not bend in for a strike. It was down and in. Murray kind of sliding out of the way. The Knights are at that 10-run mark they need to be to end this thing early. That's assuming Adams Central's unable to push across a run. The 1-1 to Murray. Down and away, 2-1. Bailey's been ahead of the vast majority of his hitters today. 24 strikes in 37 pitches, just 2 hits given. No walks and no strikeouts for Bailey. There's a jump move to first. Hirely wasn't very far off the bag at all and tried over there. Bailey comes set below the chin, delivers the pitch, fastball inside, 3-1. Well, I don't think, I think more of that for Bailey is just trying to work on the pickoff move because it's 10-0. We're in the bottom of the 4th. The Knights have a wide lead here. The 3-1 is downstairs, and now he walks Chase Murray to put 2 runners on with 1 out. This is some of the most stressful moments of the day for Leighton Bailey, which if this is the most stress you face all day, it's a good day at the ballpark. Ryan Black is the hitter now, who is pitching at the moment, got the last out to finally retire the side in the Norwell 4th inning. We're sitting in the bottom of the 4th with 2 on and 1 out. And Black already popping one up to the center fielder's first time up. Black starts with his left foot out and brings it in. First pitch grounded foul at the plate and dribbles behind Black. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Thanks to all our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. We're in Monroe. Be at East Noble tomorrow up in Kendallville for the Knights' long trip and the longest they make in conference play. The strike 1. Popped up into shallow center. Going back, Rocco Haynes calling everybody off. Makes an over-the-shoulder grab behind the second base bag for out number 2. Here comes Braden Light. Light gave a couple unhealthy-looking cuts his first time up, but then was plunked late in the at-bat. And so Bailey trying to redeem himself here with 2 outs and 2 on. First pitch dives down and in against Light, the designated hitter here today. Light, a .294 hitter with 5 driven in on the year. Coming into the week, that was before yesterday's 9-2 win at Bluffton. Fastball grounded weakly towards second. Should be routine for Luke McBride, who gloves it and throws out Braden Light at first, and the side is retired. 2 more left for Adams Central in the 4th, and the Knights lead 10-0 going to the 5th on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
10-0 Norwell. We're at the top of the 5th inning here at Adams Central. The Knights are cruising to their 9th victory of the year as Norwell was almost below 500 for the first time in a long time. They have a long streak of winning regular seasons, including a 16-6 mark in 2019. Eli Riley, the top of the order, leads things off for Norwell. The future collegiate catcher at St. Francis turned down a football offer as well to continue his baseball career. First pitch, fastball, grounded towards third and foul. A high chopper outside of the bag. Hildebrand gave chase at it down there. The Knights send Graff, then Haynes, assuming no defensive change, or actually this would be offensive changes for Norwell. Some guys could get in the game at some point. Curveball over the top, down and away, ball 1. Bailey had a little bit of trouble there in the bottom of the 4th, but worked out of it pretty easily. A pop-up at a ground ball got him out. And now the 1-1 down and away to Riley once again, 2-1. It's good to get quality innings out of a guy like Leighton Bailey, who's really has been your number 3 on the year. I mean, this is a guy that has the ability to put the ball in the strike zone and get ground balls. This ball lifted high in the air towards center. Going back is Neuenschwander towards the track and makes a backpedaling grab. A couple of steps in front of the wall. Good charge put into that one by Riley, but missed it by just a little bit, and there's one gone here in the 5th. So Black has retired both hitters he's faced since Neuenschwander couldn't find the zone in the top of the 4th. Here comes Luke Graft for the Knights. 1 for 3 afternoon, and grounds this one up the middle, hits the side of the mound, and then goes to short. Graft was going to beat that out anyway, so credit him with an infield single, even though the ball was bobbled by Curry at short for Norwell's 7th hit of the day. And Graft's 2nd. It's just almost impossible to get Luke Graft on a ground ball. If he puts the ball in play, he's got enough speed that he can beat lots of stuff out at the high school level. And Rocco Haynes is 1 for 2 today with a ground down and a single, including reaching base via hit by a pitch. 4 Norwell hitters have been plunked today, all 4 by the starter, Cam Brown. First pitch, fastball downstairs to Haynes. Two in the first, 2 in the third, 6 in the 4th for the Knights. That pitch is popped up by Rocco Haynes on the infield, and nobody moving. Ryan Black was camped right under it as soon as he fell off the mound. So Black just was sitting right where he needed to be for out number 2. Here comes Brody Bolin with 2 away. Also an update from Norwell as they lead in softball in the 4th inning over East Noble 6-1. Norwell softball having a tremendous year as well, as they have received votes in the coaches poll. In Class 3A, ball 1 down and away. Took down Belmont last week in an important conference matchup. Bolin 2 for 2 with a pair of doubles today and a hit by pitch. He was hit yesterday. In fact, Bolin was the only guy without a hit in the Norwell starting lineup yesterday. So a little redemption today, and he hits this one hard towards the gap in left center, going back towards the wall, and that ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot off the bat of Brody. Bolin That is Boland's second home run of the season, and Boland goes 3 for 3 today to make it 12-0 here in the fifth. Boy, that ball was tagged right off the bat. And Boland, put a charge into that one against Ryan Black. Good to see from Boland to redeem himself, have an excellent afternoon. I mean, absolutely hammered that thing to left center. There are not markers out there in center or left center. But good to see Boland get back on the right track here today. Fastball missed inside against Leighton Bailey, who has reached twice on a walk and a hit by pitch and a sacrifice fly. So a productive day for Bailey at the plate. And Bo Morgan waiting on deck, who would be pinch hitting for Brett Wathen if Bailey's able to reach here in the fifth with 2 outs. Curveball missed upstairs, 2-0. So Bailey drew his 7th walk of the year and was hit by a pitch for the first time. It caught him in the top of the helmet, knocked his helmet off. That was back in the first inning where Norwell plated 2. The 2-0 missed at the letters, 3-0. There's a get-me-over fastball called a strike at the knees of Leighton Bailey, who's taken all the way. Bailey, 341 on the season coming into today. The 3-1. Yeah, well, you can understand Bailey's tendency to kind of bail out of the way after getting hit where he did in the first inning. That pitch was high and tight. And so here comes a pinch runner for Leighton Bailey. That is Tyler Smith down there at first base, who is pinch running for him, I think. All right, it could be a courtesy runner. But we'll see if they bring out Bailey again for the bottom of the fifth inning. Here comes Bo Morgan now, hitting for Brett Wathen. Morgan just 2 for 14 on the season and has had 10 strikeouts, a guy that has really struggled to get his feet off the ground offensively, but hammers the first pitch he sees, but it's going to end up foul. That was toward deep left. Morgan got his bat around quickly on that one. But a long strike from Morgan. That's the hardest hit ball that Morgan has hit this season by a mile. And he looks confident and ready to hit against Ryan Black, who's beginning to serve him up against the heart of this Norwell order here today. He got the bottom and then the top of the order retired. Got them out of the jam in the top of the fourth. Pitches off the plate, 1-1. You know, it's a guy in Morgan who is a multi-sport athlete at the varsity level. One of the juniors on this group and has contributed in the outfield this season for Norwell. Coming set is Black, delivering the 1-1 pitch. It's popped up by Morgan and foul out of play. New life here for Bo. Important receiver on the Norwell football team. The Knights going 10-2 this year, following the sectional championship to Concordia. Team that had its best season in a long, long time, back since 2009. Breaking ball missed upstairs, back into the bag, Tyler Smith, and he's out. He's picked off a first. And Tyler Smith was just kind of caught napping down there, so Bo Morgan is not going to be able to complete his at-bat. And Norwell just needs 3 outs to get out early here today on the road, taking a 12-0 lead to the bottom of the fifth on WellsCountyVoice.com.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
And welcome back to Adams Central. Norwell leading big here on the road as Leighton Bailey will face 8-9-1 for the Jets, and Fallbush, Neuenschwander, and Curry here in this fifth inning. He has been really good today as Bailey. Ball one to Fallbush, who reached on a fielder's choice his first time up on a ground ball hit towards the third. The 1-0 is a fastball that is grounded foul right off the right foot of Fallbush. He's in a little bit of pain. The home plate umpire, Bob Childers, will give him a little bit of extra time, but he's just fine. He steps back into the box. Only 2 hits recorded by this Jets team here today at home against Leighton Bailey. The 1-1 off the plate. Now it's called a strike on the outside part, 1-2. It was a generous strike there from Bob Childers, but considering the score, that's not all that surprising. 1-2 is flown towards right down the line, and the wind pushing that one foul. Down past the Norwell bullpen, which is empty of action. Fallbush was just 2 for 13 on the year coming into today. And the first baseman did reach his first time up, but on a ground ball where Bolin ended up tagging the bag at third. And he gets him to chase at the strike 2 pitch, and Fallbush is gone for out number 1. And with that pitch, that is Leighton Bailey's first strikeout of the day. How about that? He's gotten all this stuff, big zeros across the board for everybody today. 1 out for Nick Neuenschwander. That's not Nick Neuenschwander. It is a pinch hitter. And it is Hunter Beer batting from the right side. Strike 1 to Beer. 0 for 4 on the year is Hunter Beer. And the 0-1 is upstairs for ball 1. Leo beat East Noble yesterday 11-0 in the Northeast State. Also, DeKalb took down Columbia City 9-2. Huntington North beat Belmont 8-6. That's strike 2 on the inside corner. 1-2 to Beer. So Leo has pulled themselves away and separated themselves from the pack. They're 3-0, and they are now 15-1 on the season. The ranked 3A team is really making moves at the top of the conference this year. The Lions have been a consistent part of the top of the league for quite some time now, since joining the conference, in fact, back in 2016. The 2-2 pitch. He jammed him, and he popped it up towards third. Going back is Bolin, and that will be caught down there by Rocco Haynes just towards the line. Again, we're kind of obstructed. Hard to see that, but Rocco Haynes made a flying play over there, and a fine one at that. So 2 are out, and now the Knights are 1 out away from ending early here tonight. First pitch from Bailey is driven towards the second baseman on a little soft liner, and McBride makes the sinking line drive grab to end the ball game, and that is that. Leighton Bailey goes 5 innings and throws just 54 pitches to win here today in dominating fashion on the road. The Knights give up just 2 hits on the day, just a fantastic outing for Leighton Bailey, and Norwell puts up 12 runs on 8 hits today on the road. Only an 86-minute contest. They won in 5 innings yesterday. They win in 5 again today. 13-0 to start the week, 12-0 today, ahead of their conference game on the road tomorrow in Kendallville. We'll be with you from East Noble at 5:30 for a 5:30 first pitch once again, and then the doubleheader against Bluffton coming up on Saturday. That'll do it here from Adams Central. On behalf of our owners, Scott and Dale Menser, I'm Derek Decker saying so long and God bless.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of high school sports on the Voice Enterprises. Remember, none of this would be possible without the continued support of our sponsors. Please use their services whenever possible, and when you see them, tell them thank you. Join us again next time on the Voice Enterprises.